beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this. All right, welcome back to another episode of the Ridge Golf Podcast. Boys, thanks for hopping on.
Man,
So you all know I went to the Royal Golf Show on Friday, which was a little bit different than it was last time. First of all, it was like 95 degrees, and it didn't look like anybody wanted to be there. So it was mostly outside. You had to park a ways away from the country club. And then you get there, they give you a little bag with your ticket, and then you get your free round at Old Hickory, and then you get another free round actually at Christmas Mountain Village in the Wisconsin Dells, which I've never played that before. So I'm excited to do that, but we kind of meandered around and
let's go.
yeah, we'll do that. I meandered around a little bit. Like Leinenkugels was there giving out some samples, pushing their Oktoberfest beer that's coming out. They didn't have like the clothes that was there last time. You know, like the good deals on shorts and the polos and stuff. They did have like TaylorMade was there doing a fitting on the driving range. Also, Wilson was there demoing their clubs. Callaway was just setting up their stand for demos.
And how was the par tabs booth? How many par tabs did you give away / sell?
I might have had a couple. I snuck in sample packs and kind of tossed them about on some tables and trying to do the old sneaky snake and drop them in people's bags, but that didn't quite work out as well. So
Man, so you're going neck and neck with all these muckety mucks, higher ups, and you don't even bring a bunch of product to peddle, huh?
Well, I don't think they'd really appreciate me trying to smuggle in a whole bunch
They're
of...
literally there to buy golf shit.
Right.
That's the whole point of being at the golf thing.
You do have
They
to
probably
pay to
want
have
you to be a vendor, so they probably want you to pay to have a booth if you're going to do that.
Yeah,
So pay.
I did look into that, but it was I was past the time because I think I found out about it pretty late. But so yeah, most of it was outside. And they had Midwest Golf Magazine was there. Then some local courses.
Did you see Matty Hamilton? I believe he was there.
I did not. So I saw a lot of people kind of grumpy, kind of sweating. They had a longest putt contest that was going on, and then they had a hole-in-one contest, which
Nobody won.
if you got a hole in, well, not when I was there, but the winner of that would have got a free membership to Windsor Golf Course.
Nice.
They had it set up, but they had it set up on a par 5. So what it was by the clubhouse. They had the green set up with a big circle, and I think if you got it into the circle where the pin was, you got 10-20% off stuff in the clubhouse. And you shot from 125 yards away, and since it wasn't on a par 3, you didn't get to tee up either. You had to hit it off the fairway. And I think you got 6 balls. So
Yeah, it'd still be fun to try.
Yeah, I would have gave it a shot.
Yeah.
I got in line, and it was probably 20 deep, no shade. And everybody that got in line behind me was they gave it about 2-3 minutes of sitting in the sun, and they're just like, well, I don't know if I really want to.
Yeah, I'm
wait
good.
in line for this.
The odds of me actually putting this are pretty slim. I don't need to just melt.
Did you get to see some pretty awful shots from that?
Oh, yeah. So I went and checked out the club demos that they were doing, and then hole-in-one contest. I'm like, oh, everybody is just like me. Just some...
We all
some nice
suck.
ones.
Yeah, no one's good at the game.
Yeah.
They're just less worse.
Imagine that.
So I saw some good shots, and I saw plenty of bad shots, too. So,
Yep.
but it was pretty
Good to know.
interesting. But like
Speaking
I said,
of good and bad shots, there were plenty of those in our foursome here for the tournament.
let me finish my story.
Nope.
You
No.
had your chance.
Yeah.
It's a perfect segue.
You had a slight pause. Your
Yep, there was
time
an opening.
over.
I took it. I'm running with it.
No, so let me finish this. So I did want to stick around longer, but like I said, it was 95. I was also sick that week with some kind of head cold, which I didn't really feel like
Called the
standing too long.
hangover.
Yeah, you and the
No,
sickness.
I
Jeez.
wish it was a hangover. And then also we had guests over in the weekend, so I had potato salad into my truck that was just really getting hot really fast. So I kind of had to get that
You
home.
can't leave that out there for more than like 10 minutes, man.
I did put ice cold pack of linings on top of it to try to keep it cold while I was.
Oh my god!
You poisoned all of your house guests.
Did
100%.
everyone get
Hey.
sick? Yes.
Yeah, make sure you tell all the people that got food poisoning you tried to cool it down with lining kugels.
Yes.
I
In
did
a 100-degree day in the back of my car for multiple hours.
How come everyone has like a potato salad in the trunk story? Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I left that potato salad in the trunk for too." Why? Keep it in your lap. Keep it in a cooler. Do something different with it. Quit putting it in the cooler, or quit putting it in the trunk.
I already went through town, so I wasn't going to go to the show, leave, go back into town to get potato salad, and then go back home. So it turned out
own
okay.
GD potato salad.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it anyway.
Yeah, I don't like it anyways. So
Yeah.
I would have been fine.
Didn't we give up potato salad at the golf thing?
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
potato salad?
Yep,
Yes,
and
that
gave
was
it all
potato
to Jordan's dad.
It was probably. It's a good thing we didn't have
So
it.
yeah, that was my. So basically, I went in there, got my free passes for golf. And they gave you a copy of Midwest Golf Magazine. Check that out. But I mean, it was cool because the one that we went to before was all inside the Marriott, in their big conference center. This one was actually outside. Unfortunately, it was super hot, but you could actually swing clubs, and they had some contests. So not a bad show.
Not to prolong your story, but you had a company outing too, didn't you? Didn't you have a company golf outing?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
That was also 95 degrees that day.
Oof.
How many
Doing
pounds
well.
did you lose going around the golf course?
A lot. I mean, you could feel the heat coming up through your shirt, out of your neck.
Nice.
That was okay. I mean, everybody had a good time. Nobody fainted or anything like that. I did have.
You were golfing with HR, right? Do you still have a job?
Oh yeah. And the one thing too is we did end up golfing with two people have never once touched a club once before. The other one didn't.
Just walked up to it at the store.
Well, we
touched
Put
it.
one finger on it, touched it.
I've touched it.
we took our first drive, and we ended up taking somebody else's ball because mine went in the woods and this other dude's went in the woods. So then we
As it does.
went to go get mine. He went to go get his. I went to go get mine. We're walking back, and the person that's never golfed before, I see them teeing up on the fairway. I'm like, no. Whoa, wait.
Oh, you were playing with Brady.
Yeah. Was I there? What?
That joke I think was
I'm
made
like,
a couple times at ours.
I'm like,
Yes.
you have to hit that off the ground. Like, oh, I had no idea. I'm like, it's fine. And then we got up to the green, and I'm like, all right, time to putt. And then they grabbed the one that said P. And they're like, this one, right? I'm like, that's pitching wedge. The one, the mini golf one. Grab that one. So
I
Mini
can see the
golf one.
mistake there, though. It does say P on it. I mean,
Yeah. I could honestly see if Brady would have been with that guy and he was trying to tee up, he'd just been like, "Yep, go for it."
Yep.
Like, I
Yeah,
do
knock
not
yourself
care.
out, man.
Yep,
We're
whatever
here
you
to have
need.
fun.
What-
You do you. It's a work
Yeah.
outing. Like, who cares if you're not playing by the rules? Like,
Really, if you had like a player that you knew was really bad, like I think that would almost be like a really nice thing to do. Like,
Enjoy
like if they're
yourself.
gonna hit it
Come on.
10 feet and they probably can hit off the tee better and they paid for golf, it's like, yeah, dude, go ahead. Like right in the fairway. Who cares?
Yep, we ain't pros. We ain't
Right.
playing for
Yeah,
anything.
we ain't
Knock
playing for
yourself
nothing.
out.
yeah, we had no expectations of winning that thing, which we didn't. So, but it was a good time. Everybody, we even had a little survey at work beforehand to see if anybody kind of wanted to opt out because of the heat, but it ended up being not too bad, and it all worked out well.
Any sick prizes in the giveaway? 10% raise, big bonus for your company, or what?
Free vacation day.
Yeah, extra vacation days. Yeah, what do you get?
So the winners did get a company hat, but then also
Boo.
I was
So
like, "Is it a vehicle?" I was like, "Damn, that is nice. You get a company vehicle."
it just so happened that that the company actually had these gift bags that they made for everybody, not just the people that were golfing. But in the gift bags were there's a blanket, a Titleist hat. Like it was really golf based, which was weird since it went to everybody in the company. But like a blanket, tees with the company name on it, and a 3-pack of Pro V1s.
Ooh, snazzy.
Give me
So
those. You'll never
Yeah,
use them.
so you'll never use them. They go in your trophy case for some reason at home.
But then also the people that didn't golf at all, I kind of like was sweet talking them. I'm like, oh, cool, we got some nice stuff. And like, well, what am I gonna do with these golf balls? I'm like, well, I mean, if you don't want them, I'll take them, I guess.
Yeah,
If you
Oh,
really
yeah.
don't need them,
Boy,
These are just garbage balls
I can
anyway.
take them off
Jeez.
your hands.
That is the most Blake thing ever said. If you don't want
Well,
it.
I ended up scoring a couple extra packs of Pro V1s, so
Smart.
that was nice.
Good for you. Brady,
Yeah.
I think you played a game of golf or something.
Nope,
this
never heard of
weekend.
That
I
we
think we're
did.
ready to transfer.
All right, let's hear about your guys' tournament. How good you did.
That was
We shot even par. Look at us. We're incredible.
Yeah, we were very average.
It only took 4 of us to do it, but we freaking got it done.
we. I'm just gonna get this brag out of the way quick. We almost weren't gonna be at par, and then I saved the day, which I didn't even know actually that we were about to not be at par with that. I thought we still had one more shot to get it. So yeah, that was. Jordan, you tell the story.
What do I got to tell it for?
I don't know.
You act like it's on the last hole. This is like the 4th hole
Yeah,
of the
this
day.
is like
it
the-
wasn't
I
like
think
you
it was-
saved par for the
I
whole
just-
I
round.
think it was hole 6. It was hole 6.
I just want to
think.
hump.
Yeah, but we started on hole 2.
I want
That's
someone
right.
else to tell the story.
But yeah,
No, it was
Alex,
just a super,
we didn't have a great drive. I wasn't driving very well today.
Except for
or
that par
day,
3.
that day. Except for that. Like I wasn't driving very well. My old man was doing pretty good. Like we used quite a few of his drives because
He's
a
the
lot
only
of
one
our-
that can hit straight.
Yeah,
a lot
because
of
of
ours
reasons.
were,
Yeah.
We'd all be
slices and
30
stuff.
yards farther, but also 40 yards in the rough.
right.
Yeah.
But so we ended up taking a lot of his, and I think we took his on that hole, and then I don't think we had a great second shot. It was a par 4. And on the third shot, we just barely got onto the green with, I don't even know whose shot it was, but it was probably,
Bad, yeah.
Yeah.
let's say, I'm pretty sure it was probably a 20-foot putt, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say 20 to maybe even 30. It was a
just-
long one.
It was just barely on the green, and it was uphill quite a ways. Like it was a little left to right. And Alex, first one up, like nobody else putted yet out of our group. Alex just went up, hit it,
Drained
and it rolled like perfectly right in, like center cup, just right down the middle. I'm
That
like,
was great that he was
all
the
right.
first one to shoot it too. He's like, I got this, guys. Just walks up there and fucking drains that 30-footer.
Boys, what can I
Boys,
say?
listen
All right.
here.
In the clutch, I always come through. No,
You
I
didn't
was
even
great.
know it was clutch
I
time.
didn't know it was. You guys did. No, that was great. And then I had a really nice chip on hole like 3 or something, and I don't know. It wasn't. None of us really shot terrible. I didn't think.
Yeah, it
Brady,
was-
you were doing pretty good. I thought.
It
Like,
was a
Brady was
day.
consistent.
Yeah, for like it being a 4-person scramble, like I said, we shot even par, and it was just a day of mediocrity. Like nothing was awesome, but nothing was terrible. We always had a shot that was like okay, but it wasn't like great.
Great.
Like
yeah.
everything was just fine. Like I said, that's
Like
how you
we-
end up at even par with a 4-person scramble. Like
like
no
we
one
were,
puts
we were-
one 2 feet from the pin. No one drives one like crazy far down the middle. Like it's just a bunch of average ass golf. Like
a lot of the times we were putting, we were on the green with a chance for birdie. Like it was a long putt, but
yeah,
we
but
had-
most of those were
we had a
over
chance
10
for
feet at
birdie.
least. Like yeah.
and the one time that it wasn't a birdie was when Alex drained when we needed it for a par. But like we were average golfing, we just didn't have a lot of short birdie putts.
And a lot
Yeah.
of our putts.
And none of us, they were very close, but we just couldn't get any to fall except for when Alex drained that 30-footer. Like
Jordan,
I thought we golfed pretty well together. Like
yeah, Jordan was a real late bloomer. I thought we were going to go the first 3-4 holes
yeah.
without even using one of his shots.
Yeah,
Like,
me and
gee,
Brady. kept
and I
poking.
fucking heard about it.
Me and
every
Brady
hole,
was
like we're going to use one of yours on this one, buddy, or what? When do you
Yeah.
want to start contributing to this team?
I'm
And then the
pretty sure
par
that,
3 comes around and he puts it like 4 feet from the pin, and we're like, all right, I guess we'll take that one. Like,
Yeah,
there
but-
was some backs
Hole.
hurting jokes, and yeah, we were milking that as much as we could. We knew it was going to end pretty quick, but
yeah,
Yeah, par on
Good.
that was a hole 4. Yeah, hole 4. That short,
yeah,
or
good,
that
good
200-yard
times.
par 3. It was more than 4 feet. It looked like it was very close from where we
did.
teed off. Then it ended up being like 10, like 12 feet away. But still, that was my best shot I think I've ever done on that hole. I hate that hole.
It's a long par 3. It's kind of hard to. It's real in between clubs for me, anyways. Like, it was at 210 or something. Like,
It was 200, and Brady
200?
brought out his driver and just smashed,
And I was
smashed
like,
it past, past
I was
the
like,
green.
Brady, if you get a hold of that, it's gonna go to the next hole. And he's like,
it
everyone
sure
else.
does.
There was 2 other guys who had it, and Brady's like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And I'm
Yeah, at
like,
first-
okay, but I'm like, and then sure as shit, it went right to the next hole. It was, I think, on the park or the cart
It was-
path that goes right.
it was
to
damn
Maryland.
near-
right, right.
Yeah, it was
next to
damn near
yeah.
the tee box. Yeah, the next
Yep.
hole for sure. Yeah, I walked up there with like a 4-iron or something to start, and then I saw like 2 or 3 other people with drivers, and I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
So I went back, and then of course, like, you know, when you try to half swing or 3/4 swing the driver is when you actually finally get a hold of one that freaking soars over
Yeah,
everything.
you ripped it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So what was the winning score?
29,
29,
I
yeah.
don't know if I believe it, but yeah,
7 under.
7.
yeah,
7 under through 9, yep.
that was our response. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's a little like I guess like they took the winnings. It was a late entry group from Fenimore, I think, and I guess they donated the winnings back to the church.
Yeah. First
or
and
whatever.
second place both donated their winnings back to the club.
But yeah,
back
7
to
under
the
is
charity.
ridiculous. Like you're getting par, and then every 2 pars and 7 birdies.
Bunch of birdies, yeah.
Or
I
unless I
don't,
guess if they got an eagle on one of the holes, but still, I'm like
Still a
that's-
bunch of birdies.
That's
But with
ridiculous.
4 people, if we could have been a little closer and actually made some putts, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not in the realm of impossibility, but it was pretty low.
Now, I don't know if I would have gave the money back. Just,
We know you wouldn't. have.
I know
well,
for sure you would not have. Yes.
How much was it? Do you know,
think
Jordan?
it was-
offhand?
I think I heard him say 200.
200 or 250, I think.
So
Yeah, probably
essentially
split 4
your
ways.
entry-
So
yeah.
yeah, $50 each. Yeah.
See if I could get my entry back and then the rest. But yeah, that ain't gonna leave a lot for if your whole team takes their entry back, that's
And then
gonna leave nothing or $50,
$50. Yeah, $50
Yeah.
back to the church.
which I doubt that goes very far. But I just
I mean, yeah.
I'm learning so much about these charity events lately that I just did not know about giving
Our-
money back. But
Our
Well, that's
group
good.
did win one thing though.
Yeah, my dad won a flag event on one of the holes.
Oh,
It was
just-
whoever was closest to the sand trap on
Without going in.
without going in on hole 3, and that was our second hole, and that thing stood the whole time. So he won that, and then he owed me $10 for the next. We did another 9 after, but then I just gave it back to the church also. So
Oh, that's nice. He is.
What is
very
it?
Christian of you, Jordan.
nice guy, me.
Maybe it's a Baptist church. I don't know.
And then we spanked the shit out of me and my old man spanked the shit out of Brady and Alex on the next
All
night.
right.
And then
you
we-
guys won by 1 stroke.
I was saying that
That was a very even match too. I thought you guys were
Came-
going to run away with it because you started out hot and like you were pulling away, but then all of a sudden your old man started falling apart. Too many holes, I think. Huh?
He's getting tired. He's getting tired.
dude, who was it though? I was like pretty whooped by like hole 4, like of our second round.
Yeah.
I was tired. My back was
Yeah.
tired. I was tired.
That second par 3 I had was probably my best shot of the day, where I stuck it within like 8 to 10 feet on that thing. That was good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good shot.
It was okay.
All right, yeah, fuck me, right?
So did anybody win any raffles?
Jordan,
I won a goose
a
down
blanket,
blanket, like a
a
camping
sweater. What was
blanket.
that thing? I don't even remember.
Camping blanket. I don't know what
Yeah.
it was, but yeah.
that
My old
was-
man won a 6-pack and a cooler. I think he won
Oh,
that
nice.
last
You won
year.
one of those.
A
I mean, those were
feather-
probably the best prizes, honestly. There's like 4 or 5 little foldable
Those-
coolers with the 6-pack and the koozie, and
Yeah, there was some like
Something
gift
else in there.
certificates and stuff, but then like the big prize was like a 22-inch like portable griddle
Blackstone griddle
That-
thing.
that Schneider won.
Of course.
Yeah, right.
Did.
that blanket. I think a thong would keep you warmer than blanket. That is like it was like it wasn't
It's-
terrible
It
material.
said
Like,
it'll
it's
keep
so-
you warm to freezing temperatures.
Did it
Just
really?
32 degrees.
Gosh,
It said it would keep you
That
from.
did not just seem
keep
like
you
it was
warm.
that. It looked like nice quality, but like how like it seemed like it was super breathable and stuff. I'm like, man, I don't think this would keep you warm, but All right, well, good to know. Good to know.
You test it out, Alex.
We'll test it out.
Together.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
I don't think it's that big.
Yeah, and it was
No,
like what
it's
a
definitely not.
2 foot by 2 foot blanket. Like,
Yeah, I think it was for
just-
your feet. Like
It just
wasn't very
covers
big.
Alex's torso because he's
Yeah.
about 6'4", so I think it was only about 2 feet
Yeah,
long.
what's not
so.
very big.
like nothing's worse than when like you go to stay at a friend's house and they give you a blanket. And like I'm a 6 foot tall dude, it's like a 4 foot blanket, and you're like, well, do I want my chest to be warm or my feet to be warm? Like,
I've seen. Have you ever seen those?
Both.
Those memes or whatever? They're like, yeah, it's essentially the same story you just said, but like when you stay at a friend's house and they don't give you a blanket, and it's like
and they have,
pictures of like they're using a cardboard box
Yeah,
or
like a whole couch or a coffee table or some shit.
It's pretty accurate. I think everyone can relate to that meme.
Whatever you can find to just put on top of you, like it'll work. Yeah, they had other prizes. What they have a bunch of like golf umbrellas that you can put in your bag,
Yep.
and
Gift cards.
yeah,
they
a
had
few
a bunch of
local
gift
gift cards, a few boxes of balls, and a bunch of koozies, hats, golf polos. That was about it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, a few like different boozes, like a few bottles of booze and like a 30 pack of Bush, I think, or something like
Peach.
Bush
Like-
Peach. Yeah,
Yeah.
great. Real top of the line stuff they're giving away.
I went around pretty much every hole borrowing someone's golf club because I wanted to try new drivers out the
Yeah.
whole time we were out there.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
Alex. Just first hole, he used my club.
I used
Second hole-
Brady's.
Second hole, he used the driving iron. Third hole, Brady's.
Yup.
He used Josh's on one of them.
Little Bertha.
Tried
I
using
tried that.
Josh's. Yep, you tried using your little Bertha. You thought about. I don't know. Did you actually use Josh's or no? Or did
I
you?
did. Yeah,
did,
I
yeah.
did. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. He said that was your club at one time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were paired up with Jordan's brother, and unfortunately, they beat us by 1 stroke. But it was a
Yep.
pretty good match back and forth the
They
whole
did
day.
the
It was very
same
close.
exact thing as us, yeah. Except for one hole, they birdied. They made a long
Yeah.
putt on a birdie.
Pretty
Was that your
uneventful,
guys'
like just literal straight par for 9 holes. Like would have been almost better to have like a bogey and a birdie or 2 bogeys, 2 birdies. Like to literally just shoot par 9 times is almost like uneventful. Like in a 4-person scramble, if I did that by myself, I would be super pumped. But
Yeah.
like
Hell
in
yeah.
a scramble, it's like, all right, I feel like we could do something here. Like
Was that your cousin Jordan that was playing with your brother?
Yeah, Miles. Yeah.
Gosh, me and Brady
He's
kept
very good, yes.
we kept
Not
poking
too
fun of
shabby.
his voice because that was
Yeah.
like the deepest voice ever.
I said they had
Call him
Sam Elliott
Sam
on their
Elliott.
team. Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I'm just like, damn, dude. Sing a country song on the green for us, please.
Yeah, he does have a voice of thunder.
But yeah, he's also a very good golfer too.
Yeah, he was.
Hey,
That
yeah.
was- yeah. It was fun to watch him.
hmm Yeah, he
Well,
didn't.
that's good.
He doesn't take any practice
Blake, we're
swings or
telling a
anything. He
story.
just goes up and hits.
Blake, can we finish our story, please?
Well, I'm just asking.
Who
I
gave
wanna
you
know
your
more
time?
about
Yeah, you had your time.
What who won the second flight?
Not us.
I
Nice.
can't
they were-
remember who it was.
Well, there was a
Also-
bunch of ties, so they had to.
We were pretty close to it, so I think we were like I think there was at least 3 or 4 teams that tied, and their tiebreaker was whoever had the best score. I think on hole 2, which is what
Which
we
was-
start, what we
Yeah,
started.
it was
on
our
with
first
the
hole,
Sox.
so it's probably our worst one.
But yeah, I think that was the tiebreaker, but I don't know exactly where we landed.
It went.
but-
Yeah, I heard him say it once. It went 2, 6, 9. So like best hole on hole 2, and if you tied on hole 2, then it went to hole 6, and if you tied on that, it went to hole 9. So
Did you get to have any drinks, Blake, at your company outing?
Oh
On the
yeah,
golf? What was
Yeah.
your drink of choice for the day? I was kind of paying attention to other people's drinks the other day.
Coors Light.
Oh, Brady.
oh, that's what
There you
I
go,
was
Brady.
drinking.
Yeah.
The mountains
had-
were blue.
I had some Rebel coffees. Those were
Yep, yep,
delicious.
yep.
What'd you have, Jordan? I don't remember what you were drinking.
I had
Wine?
some summer shandy. Yep,
You know,
my old man had Bush Light.
they're all good on the course. Well,
They-
except for beer, I wouldn't drink.
One
that,
one thing that's kind of sucked was we were sitting there waiting to get like our beer. I didn't know they were gonna have. They actually had a beverage cart out, which
Yeah.
would,
but rare
which would have-
sighting.
which would
Yeah.
have changed everything. Like I wouldn't have sat there and got a big old like a cooler of stuff because it was taking forever. Like they had 3 people behind the bar. They were doing their job. They were doing a good job, but there was just so many people getting mixed drinks.
Yeah.
They're just having to
And-
mix, like they're doing
Brady.
4 or
Yeah.
5
Well, there's
mixed drinks
people
at a
getting
time.
mixed drinks, and then like the 40, 50 people trying to golf all getting sixers for the
Yeah.
card.
Yeah,
like,
that too. Like if I would have known there was a beverage card, I would have just got one beer in there and then just kept getting from the.
I thought they
you
were
would have had to
running
wait
out
as
of
long
bags.
for one as you did for 6.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They did a good job, but yeah, it was just too much going on
Yeah.
at the time. I think I stood there seriously like 10 minutes, maybe 10,
Yeah,
15
it was-
minutes.
It was
I
a
was
long
like, dude,
time.
we're gonna miss this.
It just seemed like they were just making endless mixed drinks. Like nobody
Yeah.
was hardly getting any like beer in the coolers, but they were obviously because they had a bunch of coolers out.
And I
It
kept
seemed like everyone was getting a mixer plus a 6-pack of beer.
flashing my gold card, and then I tried the platinum card, and then the green card, Menards card.
All of the cards.
None of them worked.
I will say I was a little disappointed in the post game meal.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
come
mean-
on.
I mean,
It was
like
it was a sandwich. It was a ham
literal
sandwich.
just a cold sandwich with a tiny fruit cup and potato salad.
Yeah,
But
Brady.
not even like a little bag of chips on the side of that thing. Like, come on, man.
Brady like opened it up. He's like, "What the shit is this?"
Yeah, this is all we get. This is it. Like, they're a full service restaurant that can't give me at least a burger, something warm. Like,
That's
it's just
like when we do our family one. That's the same deal. Well, no, was there? There was hot food, wasn't there this year? I think you could choose like a sandwich or something. I don't
But not
remember.
even a bag of chips. Not even like a
No,
side of Lay's originals over there or something.
You
Come on.
eat your potato salad and like it.
Ugh, gross. Plus, it's probably sitting in the back of Blake's trunk.
Yeah.
Can't
Really?
trust that.
Your dad gets sick. That's a good way to tell.
Yeah,
No,
right.
that's probably you guys were playing that. You wanted him to get full on potato salad, so he got sleepy.
Dude,
'cause
yeah,
you
he
know
probably
we
was
were going
heavy
again.
after that.
That's why we gave it to him. Yep.
He's got three cups of potato salad in his gut. Just
Plus, maybe after a few of those eggs, he's gassing you out in
Well,
the
that's
cart.
the thing. So the
Little
option,
chemical warfare.
me and Brady almost have the exact same eating habits. And so we open it up and we see a sandwich where we're like, yeah, okay, we can get down with that. But then it was a fruit cup and then the potato salad, and we're just like, like
Oh wait, I do want to bring this up because I saw this from across the bar. Did you guys see the dude eating straight across from us eating his sandwich?
no.
Oh my god, this dude, he must have had like that size cup we had for potato salad, probably like a 4-ounce little ramekin.
Yeah.
He must have found one of those filled with frickin' mayonnaise. And before he took each bite, he was literally drizzling like, I mean, this thing was like a 1/4-inch thick strip per bite of mayonnaise. Like he was just like layering that thing on there thick and then taking a bite.
Gross.
And I was like, that's so much.
he likes his
That's too
mayonnaise.
much.
apparently.
What are you doing, guy?
Although I do that with ranch. I mean, ranch gets just dumped on everything I eat, but
So much mayonnaise, though. So much.
yeah. You got anything to say, Blake?
Yeah,
No,
what,
good.
what do you need?
Taking
What
it
do you
all
need?
in. This is all-
Yeah. You still there?
Sounds like a good time that I missed, but I'm glad you guys
Yeah.
had fun.
It was fun. There wasn't like anything super like I was just waiting for something hilarious to happen, but it was just it was just a good day of golf.
Yep. Solid day. Good
Yeah.
day.
Well, sweet. Good to hear, but yeah, that's all I have. Any golf news? Not that I can think of.
Ooh, I did think of
Guys.
one more thing. I saw this cool product when I was going through TikTokies today. It's a little ring that you can slide onto your cigar, and it must be a like magnetic ring. So when you're having your little stogie out on your round, you can slide this little ring around it, and then you can literally just boom, tap it to the golf cart, and it just sticks right there. So you can go shoot your shot, and then you come back, take it off the cart, and you got your stogie still.
That's a good idea.
That's
Yeah, I
pretty
thought
good
that was
idea.
pretty sweet.
I
Forget
I
about-
thought that you were gonna make this podcast R-rated by. I found this little ring thing.
Yeah,
that
it's
you
this
put
little
on
ring that you just
your-
slide over this tubular item. Yeah.
I thought maybe you were mentioning something or just remember Brady, that one guy who was I'm not sure who he was, Jordan, but he had that end on his golf club for picking up the ball out of the hole.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just
that
thought
was
those
me
pretty
and
dudes thought
Brady.
that was the greatest thing in the world. It
You
had
mean I
a-
don't kind of bend over to pick up a
Yeah,
golf ball?
we do not like to overexert ourselves, Jordan. I mean, geez, if there's something like that out there,
This guy
I
had
think
like
they
a
were-
little like
it's
hand
said it,
claw
like,
on the end of
4
his putter. That
times.
was incredible.
yeah, like
Four
literally
times
just picture
they
me
were
and Brady
so
standing.
amazed by it.
Just
He's got
standing.
that thing.
side by side, like, holy shit, you looking at this thing? You're like, yeah, I am. Like, that's fucking crazy.
We just keep
Yeah.
tapping each other on the arm, like he's doing it again. He's doing it again.
Yeah, I guess that was exciting for me and Brady. We didn't see anything like that before. Here I am bending over like a jackass, picking up my ball out of the
Right? I
hole.
could have just be having this thing and just
Yeah.
stick it on the end of my putter, and it picks it up for me. Genius.
Technology, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's insane.
wild.
Well, we can talk about that next week. How not
We
to
just talked
exert
about it.
yourself so much.
Yeah, we already
and
talked about
golf.
it.
Well, there's more stuff out there that could help you out.
Doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
Yeah.
fellas. Well, thanks for hopping on.
Alrighty.
Peace out,
All right,
Girl
bye.
Scouts.
See you later.
Get out of here!